Out with it, Ambassador. This republic isn't going to run itself.
Into the ground it is. Well, I could take over the republic if I wanted. I imagine shooty shoots would happen, so I would rather not. I'd like to discuss the election with you.
The election is still going on. What do you want to know?
Actually, I think... I think I did get... that is weird. Look at the interface being all bugged out. They really did not make this engine to support multiple options. Bethesda was like, no, what? RPGs? Yeah, that's 3 options, right? When it's very complicated. The good, the bad, and the middle. Yeah. This game doesn't do the good, the bad, and the middle. But the engine is definitely made for something like that. I'm not sure why. But either way, yeah, it looks like you might have an opponent in the race, Mr. President Daddy-O.
An opponent? Seriously? But, wait. No, this is a free republic. Let the people make their choice. I am confident that they will recognize me as their true and proper leader.
It looks like all the votes are in, then.
Good. The votes are in. If you'll excuse me, I'll be getting started on tallying the numbers. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years.
Well, I guess we can become a citizen. Let's observe. We are the committee for ensuring the fair elections and all that. Also, we've been meddling with it.
Let's see what we have here. A vote for me, and another vote for me. Bob? After counting the votes, the president is... Well, looks like another triumphant victory for myself.
Was I supposed to do it?
Hey,
I didn't hear
anything
Dave
going
saying
on?
we had to.
Yeah, you just elected Dave. Is that it? Hey, Dave.
Yes? What can President Dave do for you?
So what are the results, Mr. President?
The people have re-elected me as their president. It's great to see the democratic process at work.
Well, I guess I have to go.
Very well.
It is weird that this isn't marked as a quest.
Hey, anything going on?
No. Maybe I should talk to Bob, though. Is he here? No. There you are.
Yes? What is it?
Have you heard the election results?
Dave won it, I'm sure.
Results are in. Better luck next year, I suppose.
Who needs it? I'd prefer to be second in command anyway.
Yeah.
Later.
It is weird. It's literally an unmarked quest. As far as I understand it, anyway. And it is very, very well developed. I'm looking for Shauna, by the way. Just thought I might want to talk to her. I don't know where she is.
Hello.
Hey. She might be in here, though.
Hi, how are you today?
Something you need?
Have you heard of the election results?
Did Dave win it again? I voted for him, you know.
I do.
Later.
Something you need?
This guy Dave has his own museum.
Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then.
I did, yeah. Does the museum accept donations?
I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask?
I happen to have some souvenirs from Dave's past for sale.
Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic. And Dave just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important.
And I can't say anything about that, because it's just a joke. This is the sort of joke that he shouldn't do that, because he shouldn't do it, because it's an RPG. Anyway. I will, because, you know, really the here, if I suppose you could just choose not to sell relics, but that doesn't have any impact. Or at least it doesn't seem like it has any impact. I'm ready to sell you some of those relics.
Great. What do you have?
I do not know, actually. I do not know. She has a little bit of money, so yeah, I suppose I will choose not to sell anything. Well, I guess that's that then.
Bye.
Bye indeed. Mary, who was it? Who was the other wife? Forget. Because she might also have some info.
Evening.
Evening, Rosie.
Something you need?
Yeah, the results that they're in. Okay, bye.
Bye.
She says the same line, and the game detects it as me having already talked to her about that.
Hey.
Which is an interesting decision, to, you know, for the designers to do that. But I suppose it's fair.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm leaving you forever. So I'm really happy about that. Oh, you have a mailbox. Leather belt and switchblade. Don't know what to feel about that. I am pretty sure that is just randomly generated, so not an issue. At least, hopefully not. Did we have it? I forget. I mean, we've been here for so long. I think we might have had some more stuff somewhere. Maybe to the north. We definitely have stuff to the southwest. Temple of the Union. Well, let's go to the southwest. See what these things are. And of course, we don't have dog meat with us. Maybe it's for the better, you know? If there's gonna be death claws around here. Although, well, we are gonna have something around here. What the hell's going on? They're fighting each other. Do you see that? Is that a friendly? In the middle, I'm having trouble find. That is the wildest thing in the world. They're all enemies. But they're fighting each other. Well, let's try and approach them in another way then. There's a friendly up there. And there are some more things to the southwest. It seems like they all killed each other. MDPL-16. They're all raiders. They killed each other. Why were they... Was it this one? Maybe. I don't know. Not that it matters. I wonder if that's a reference to something. You know, maybe to a random encounter in Fallout Tactics. That's the same location that we looked at. There are some random encounters in Fallout Tactics where things are a little bit zany. But I wouldn't expect Bethesda to... well, have played Fallout Tactics, but that's beside the point. Actually, I wouldn't expect them to reference Fallout Tactics. In the first few games, in the first couple of games, there are some zany random encounters, but I don't remember anything like this. So I got a safe over here. That's likely going to be the thing that the computer opens, which is fine enough for me. It is a weird... Well, it's an interesting decision of Bethesda to consistently include computers that open safes. So you basically have the choice... if you don't have one of these skills, you have the choice to, you know, use either or to open the safe. But the thing is, it really just encourages you to have both skills. Especially because, well, yeah, this game gives you plenty of skill points. So, the other thing is, the safes don't actually have anything interesting. So, it really doesn't encourage having any of the skills if you really think about it. Most of the time, I mean, the safes do have the best loot. Make no mistake. But the thing is, you can get most of the loot elsewhere. Especially if you're going after people and trying to kill them and all that, you know? Because they have the sweetest loot. I'm trying to figure out what we're here for. But I don't think we're here for anything. We're here for the southwest location. Night's falling. And this should be... I think I saw like a thing right in front of us. Yeah, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to see... Well, first off, obviously, we're going to try to see what this location is. What is that? I thought there was something. Some movement there, but there isn't. We're going to try to see what this location is, and then we are probably going to move west to try and make sure we cover all the things. Also, you see that pylon all twisted? I think that's meant to signify that it melted? I like the idea, but I don't actually know if it is meant to signify that. Friendlies, it's probably gonna be a Yaguai or something. Yeah, it's just one, so. Oh, is that thing? Oh, it's an iBot. Let's mess with them. Can I disable you? I don't think I can. Don't I have that perk that allows me to disable robots? There's 2 locations. Okay, and we can still see the northwest one from here. So that's good news because it means that we're actually going all across the wasteland. This wasteland is very barren, I must say. Like there really isn't that much stuff around here. It's just the enormous spaces between locations, which I think New Vegas condensed things a little bit more. I think. I get the impression New Vegas just does have a lot more content than this game, I feel. So, we have a radio tower. Maybe. It is a tower. Hey. Excuse me, what is this tower for?
It's alive! The Wasteland is reborn!
What is it? What did you see?
I saw life. Life is returning to the wastes. The Great One brings it to all of us.
Oh.
Damn! Oh!
Oh. People just die. This, Bremen skin, roving yeah. Wasteland Merchant Note. No, it's not this screen. It's this one over here. Trading Caravan Log. By tomorrow, I should reach the Green Mountain. There's a Green Mountain? The people there may be weirdos. But hey, they trade great stuff for the weapons and ammunition. So who am I to complain? Last time I was there, they told me that someone named the Great One, capital G, capital O, wanted to speak to me, and that I should drink some of their homemade hooch and join them in some kind of ceremony. I'll probably take them up on it this time, .. I haven't had a good drink in a while, and I am a day ahead of schedule. I do not know what a day ahead of schedule is. Oh, map marker added. Oh, I thought it was like over here or something. But Canterbury Commons. But I don't... Oasis? Might be that? I think so. I don't remember that being there. But either way, it is really dark. Let's just wait until daytime. It's probably better, because, you know, for everybody's sake, so we can see things. Bugs. Don't worry. I'm not 100% sure why that bug happened. It's an old game. Sometimes, yeah. So this is a relay tower, KX, and other letters. Very easy lock. I force it and get experience. Electrical switch. Radio signal. Oscar Zulu signal found. Okay.
Anyone can hear this. This is Bob Anderson. 3950 kilohertz. Anyone can hear this. This is all been understood. Family and I have taken refuge in Johnny H. chamber, not too far from the radio relay tower outside of DC.
3950 kilohertz, but the signal strength is actually pretty bad. This is a message on repeat, which would implicate technical knowledge, or at least access to power for one. In here? No, but this is a relay tower, so it is relaying the message from somewhere else. There's something down there. There's no info, though. I wonder...
A man is
No, not you. Oh, actually, what are you talking about?
criterion by which to determine whether a Republican government is practicable in a nation or not. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president.
Thank you, thank you. You're very nice. So my wife is very sick, my kids and whatnot. I suppose it could be around here, but I thought it said something. You heard it better than I did, by the way. I will be editing that radio to make it more audible. But I thought it said something about being outside of DC. This is like a diner. It is a bad diner. It has mines around it. No, I didn't mean to crouch. And we don't like mines. We don't like that at all. No, experience is fine. You know what I think would be a thing? I don't think Bethesda does it, but it would be a really cool... I just now noticed that, and that's why I noticed these bottles. That's why I'm saying this. A really cool way of making a minefield, instead of forcing you to look around through grass, which is fine. I don't dislike it. I think it's reasonably fine, and like the mines don't kill you, don't insta kill you like the 3 grenades that fall from the ceiling. In fact, the radius is pretty small. And also they give you warning, which is, yeah. So Grizzly Diner is where we are. But what would be cool is, like, for example, hide a mine over there and just put something over there that's cool, and you'd go and pick it up and the mine would explode. They never do that. And I think it would be more rewarding. You know, Dark Souls style. Like when Dark Souls does that all the time. Except without mines, naturally. Because, they don't have that. Actually, they probably do. I can't think off the top of my head. There's chunks of meat here. That's from a... that could be, like, placed. Oh. Oh, the mines, yeah, these are the short-range ones. They could be placed by the level designers. Didn't mean to crouch again. But it is possible that somebody died around here. I don't see any enemies or anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything for us to pick up or anything, so... Yeah, but I was actually gonna say... We don't see many diners in this world. So, things are on fire in there. I am led to believe that there's diners all over the place in 50s America. That's just the normal thing. With the rise of... well, not the normal thing, but a very normal thing. Oh, who was this person? It's probably the same thing. That bike does have a bigger radius. Yeah, bikes explode. Don't ask why. It's... it's Bethesda. Don't ask. Don't ask. So we have a suitcase. It moves when it opens. That is... Is it upside down? No. I don't know. Maybe it is. Got a little bit of pre-war money. Look at that. Look at that. That's how you should do it. Pre-war money in a pre-war place. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. I do appreciate that. I Don't appreciate that, though. I wonder if this is the trap. This big ham. Don't want to trigger that plate. Feels like it would be a bad decision. There's another skull. Oh, there's many skulls. Many people have been killed. Who could they be? I mean, at face value, they could be just the owners of the diner or the workers, clients maybe. If we're supposed to believe that this hasn't been touched since the war, which I find it very strange, but you never know. You never know if that is the implication. I would say it isn't. I don't know. It's fine. But yeah. So we're going west, but I have this thing, the Temple of the Union. Yeah, at least we know what that is. Let's not go there. So one way of figuring out where... Oh, there's a thing over here to the bottom left. One way of figuring out this is that when this kicks in... See this? It's not an entrance. But when the radio kicks in, we can start to triangulate it. Now, the problem with triangulation in this game is that I don't believe radio frequencies are available based on the distance to their source, but rather they have I think an individual setting tied into each cell of the world map. U.S. Army 30 handy flamethrower recipes. Yes. Tied into each cell of the map. Let's get that. It is big guns. Of course. Of course. So basically, whatever cell you're in, and when I say cell, in the world map, they're big squares on the map. You can't see them, but you sometimes can feel them when the game loads. This game does have a loading screen in the outer world, but you'd need a very slow computer to actually notice it. Oof. What is that? That's cows. It's just the Yaguai killing cows. So we're going west. We're just keeping that. But what I was trying to do here is I was trying to do the triangulation. We know where the radio tower is. It's right there. But for us not to have the power here is really weird. Or not power, but rather the signal. There it is. So it starts very close to it. It could be just this thing, because that would make sense. And everything around it doesn't have that signal. Yeah, I'll worry about that later, especially after I edit this part of the recording, so that I know exactly what's going on, because I don't know exactly what's going on. So we're coming up on... or closer to the Oasis than we were. And there's things out here. In the wasteland. I don't believe there's anything to the northeast. And also, I'm pretty sure we could have seen the Oasis. I mean, this might not be the Oasis, what I'm looking at. It should be easy to tell. It is not. Yeah, so we could have seen whatever we're looking at, but not the Oasis. I think. I think you see it even if you don't know. So let's go to this place. Is that water? That is water. Don't touch it. Makes cancer happen. So one location could be that big water tower. The other location is that radio relay. Maybe. Let's go to the water tower. Let's actually look at the parallax. Yep, it is close by. By parallax, I explained it before, but it's the moving side to side. And me looking at the compass to see if it moves fast or not. And as it turns out, it isn't the water tower. It's whatever this thing is. Montgomery County Reservoir. These are water reservoirs. I mean, I guess these are used elsewhere in the game as water reservoirs. They look like... I don't know. I've never been to a reservoir place like this. These big round things. They look like beakers or something. You know, science things. Oh, radiation here. Oh, a lot of radiation. Is it just this area? I think it is. I say a lot of radiation, but it's just a little. If you're in this game, if you're only suffering from 1 rad per second, you might as well not even bother not even bother equipping anything or taking drugs to prevent radiation damage, because you can't ever. I've talked about it before, but you can't ever go below 1 rad per second. It's very unfortunate, I find, but still.